Hey everybody, welcome to my top 10, my bad. Top 10 favorite zombies maps for multiple reasons. I've recorded this one too many times and I'm embarrassed to admit it, but that doesn't matter. I'm gonna get this video done before Friday, by the time of me making this video. This also took a lot of effort, so I would appreciate a like and subscribe. Please, that is the only thing I ask. Before we get into the list, let's explain what I think makes a map fun and good. Well, first of all, fun. It has to be replayable in the sense that after I lose one match, I want to hop in again and play again. I don't want to be like, alright, that's one time, I'm done, I'm not doing this again. I have to be like, alright, I just lost, but I had so much fun, I want to do it again. Which a lot of these maps do well, except for one. I put it on here for a couple reasons though, so. Number 2, I have to have some good playtime on it. I can't judge a map if I've only played 1 minute of it or haven't even played. Unless I accept one map on this list. I will get into that when we get to there. Other than that though, that's what makes the zombies maps good. You gotta have fun on it, and it's gotta be replayable. So, yeah. But first of all, let me get into an honorable mention so no one executes me for not putting it on this list. Mob of the Dead. I think it looks amazing. I love the entire story aesthetic of it and all that. I love how hard it hits the lore. Love how kind of real life accurate it is. The only thing I have against it is that I haven't played it. It's on Black Ops 2. I haven't played Black Ops 2. So, I can't judge it all too well. And it's not like I've watched 1,000 videos and I know what everything is and what's going on and all that. I've watched like maybe 1 or 2 videos by Tim Hansen of him playing every zombies map, and I've seen Mob of the Dead in it. That's about it. That's the only experience of Mob of the Dead I have, other than the fact that you can get the death machine in the box, which is kind of cool. So I had to put it in here. It has Brutus. I hate him. It has my favorite perk of all time, Electric Cherry, but I just can't put it any higher than an honorable mention due to the fact that I haven't played it or seen too many clips of it to judge it properly. Other than that though, let's get into this video now officially. Coming at the number 10 spot, I have Ascension for one reason. It's fun. Like I said, zombies maps have to be fun. I have to want to play it again and again and again, like I do with pretty much every other map that's on this list, except for one. Yeah, there's nothing too wrong about it, in my opinion. The monkeys are annoying, they don't fit in all too well, in my opinion, but, I mean, that's just, I can overlook it. It's a good rematch for dogs. I just don't think they blend in with, the Ascension kind of thing. I think the monkeys fit in more in Shangri-La, which they do, because it's, a jungle temple, which is my number 11. But I can look past the monkeys. They're fine. They're pretty easy because you just gotta look at your perks. And you're like, oh, this one's missing. This one's blinking. I'm going to that machine to fix my problem. Other than that, though, I love how you get pack punch on. It's super easy, super fun. Yeah, just a great layout, great introduction to Gersh devices and the Babushka doll. I think that's what they're called. The dolls that explode, but in real life are just like a doll inside a doll inside a doll inside a doll. I'll put an image on screen. Okay, I'm not explaining any further. Ascension is a good map, you have to admit it. It just doesn't compete for me as much as the others do. Next up, Moon. I think Moon does a great job in pretty much every category. The only thing I don't like about it is that damn astronaut. I hate him. He takes the one perk that you need the most during that moment. If it's Jug, he takes Jug. If it's Quick Revive because you're playing solo, he takes Quick Revive. If you're on Black Ops 1, he's taking Flopper if you have Mustang and Sally. It's just so annoying. I hate how and he hides behind doors too, that little camper. I just don't like him. He's a horrible theme. He would have fit better in an Ascension, in my opinion. And I just hate that he's so slow, so most of the time he's going to be in the spawn area. But other than that, I think the map's fun. You gotta admit. I like the hacking device, I like the fact that you need an astronaut suit to go outside and all that. I love just camping in the dome and doing your stuff there. amazing overall. Gotta love it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Ascension brought in the PhD in stamina. My bad. I didn't add that earlier. Anyway, Moon, great aesthetic and everything. Just that astronaut needs to rot in hell. But yeah, other than that, it's really fun, replayable, one of the greatest wonder weapons probably of all time, which is another video coming out soon. Shh. And yeah, I have to admit, it's fun. Now this is the next map that I have a problem with, but I only have it on this list because it's not necessarily fun, but it's a good challenge. And that's Origins. Now, for a lot of people, they like Origins, and I understand. I love the inclusion of staffs. I love how there's excavation sites. I just can't play it more than once a day. If I play it more than once, I might cry myself to sleep every night for the next week. It is so tedious and so annoying whenever you got a panzer spawning in on round 8 who pulls you into a giant horde. The mud slows you down so much, and stamina up doesn't help that one bit. It just doesn't feel fun. That's my only thing with it. It has one of the greatest music Easter eggs, which I forgot to mention. Music's a good part of these. Moon has Nightmare, which I don't remember what Ascension has, but Origins has Shepherd of Fire. And if you can't tell, I love Avenged Sevenfold. One of the greatest bands of all time, in my opinion. And I love how it has just some of the coolest things. The robots that stop on the map, they're named after Norse gods. Thor, Odin, and someone else, I forget. It's on screen right now. But yeah, other than that, you gotta love Origins. It's just so tedious to play sometimes. And I can't play it more than once a day, or else I will cry. Coming in at the number 7 spot, I am Marauder Toten from Cold War. Now, before anyone starts to pop a gasket and go, hold on a minute, that does not sound right. Cold War map this high? It looks so good. I'm sorry. It feels so good. It's just so fun to play, in my opinion. You gotta love the robot Easter egg where you have, like, Klaus as, like, a little partner. Oh my god. I love the Disciple edition, because zombies feel really weak in Cold War, for some reason. Because you can start off with whatever weapon you want. But Marauder Toten fixes that with the Disciples. They simply just power up zombies around them and just alright, so you have to do a couple extra shots with your shotgun to take this guy down, which, that's fine. I love that addition of the Disciple. Now, the only thing I do have against it is the Panzers. They're really tanky, a lot more beefy than they are usually. I mean, to be fair, I'm using a PPSH in both recordings of Cold War that are on this list. But I have to say, other than that, Marauder Toten's good. The replacement for the dogs don't really fit in unless you know what's going on in the Easter egg. But other than that, A+. Gives me World War II vibes, and I like Call of Duty World War II. Number 6. Might be a little bit controversial. Der Eisendrache. Before anyone's like, hold on. You're playing Der Eisendrache this slow? You did a live stream on it. That was the first COD Zombies live stream you did. You're right. I just don't... It's too easy, in my opinion. The Wolf Bow and the Storm Bow, they're too easy. And they're some of the best, too. I did kind of actually lose my mind over the Storm Bow playing today. Speaking of that, but the Storm Bow's fine. It's fine. If you hate the Storm Bow, I can honestly respect your opinion, because everyone has their own opinion. But Wolf Bow, on the other hand, I will personally hunt you down. The Wolf Bow is fun. It's the easiest to make. It's good for training. It's just good overall. And honestly, in my opinion, Der Eisendrache's fun. One of the coolest traps, in my opinion. And one of the coolest specialists, what are they called? Ragnaroks? The two giant, swords that slam on the ground. Ragnarok DG2 or whatever. I like it. It's fun. It's a good save me weapon too. If you're about to die, you just pull them out, slam them on the ground, stand in the middle of them. So much fun. So easy to use too. Der Eisendrache's just an easy map to get into. And yeah. Number 5. A little controversial in my opinion, but I really do not care. D-Machine. I personally love D-Machine for a couple of reasons. One, this is like one of the very few maps I've gotten to past round 30 on. And two, I just have a lot of memories on this map. This is the first time I played with my dad on zombies. And me and him got to round 30 together, at round 40 once, I think, as well. We were just camping up top by where Wonder Fizz is. Honestly, you just can't hate D Machine. It's such a fun map. It's Nocturne Totem, but better in my opinion. And honestly, D Machine is just fun. If you're looking for a fun time, D Machine is that. Just don't enter the ether whenever you know there's gonna be a megaton spawning in, or else you might be crying like for hours and hours and hours. Like honestly, whenever I was done recording the clip that you're seeing on screen right now for D Machine, I was contemplating playing again, but at the same time it was 10 o'clock. My parents were going to sleep, and I didn't really want to wake them up because I'm having so much fun. So I couldn't. But honestly, D Machine is one of those maps that you just want to hop in, play, lose, and play again and again and again with your friends, family, whatever. Number 4, Shadows of Evil. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. You gotta love the round changing music. Snakeskin Boots is one of the greatest music Easter eggs of all time, besides Call of the Dead, which is coming up very soon. Shadows of Evil is such a great map. You just gotta love it. They took so much time and effort into designing the map, and it was a starting map too. That's so cool. People do dog on Shadows a little bit for how hard it is, but once you get down the beast modes and how to do it, simple. Just start off by stamming up and move on. It's really easy. Do the Tim Hansen strat. It's fun. You get the map open pretty fast. It just seems more fun than it is difficult, for me at least. A lot of people call it hard. I don't see it, honestly. The introduction of the Apothecant Servant, one of the greatest wonder weapons of all time, it's just a fun map. The Apothecant Sword, the Apothecant Margot Head, whatever it is called, I don't remember. You just gotta love Shadows of Evil for its design and everything else. Next up, number 3, Call of the Dead. Tell me one time that you've seen celebrities and zombies besides Call of the Dead. Yeah, oh wait, Shadows of Evil with Jeff Goldblum. Crap. Other than that, dude, Call of the Dead was so fun. And honestly, I hate when people dog on it and say TOG's better. No, J445. Yeah, Call of the Dead is such a cool design. It has some of the coolest wonder weapons too, whether they be strong or not, that does not matter. Call of the Dead is just so good and amazing. You get to fight literally one of the most annoying bosses, but one of the coolest. The father of zombies. His name's not coming to mind right now, but once I think of his name, I'll be like on number 1, and I'll be like, that's right, it's this guy. George Romero. That's it. It has one of the greatest Easter eggs, Avenged Sevenfold, Not Ready to Die. My God. Oh, Matt Shadow singing, bro. Come on. Oh my God. I love Avenged Sevenfold. I'm sorry. So yeah, the sniper, scavenger, it's so fun to use, whether it be strong or not. It's just fun to use. Now, sadly, I don't have any DLCs for Black Ops 1, so the recording you're seeing is Black Ops 3's remake of it, which is still really good. Improves on some things that, the original was needing, like an infinite damage wonder weapon. The scavenger became infinite damage. I don't know about the VR11, have yet to use it. I'm gonna need to for a video that's coming out soon. But other than that, you can't rank it any lower than S tier in anybody's list. It's just so fun. Love playing as Robert Englund. I don't care what people say, he's just so funny in my opinion. Now, whenever you play as only him, it gets annoying, but other than that, Call of the Dead, good map. I love playing it. It's so fun. So, just everything. Now, number 2. It's 5. I know. A lot of people don't like 5, and I can see why. It's a tight map. The Pentagon Thief, my God. He's kind of annoying and kind of a bad replacement for the dog rounds, but it matches with the map pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. You just gotta love the theming and aesthetic and everything about it. The Winter's Howl is a horrible wonder weapon, but I mean, come on, who's not playing 5 just to play as JFK and have fun? Or Fidel Castro? It's just one of the greatest things you can do. Just sit down, have fun on 5. That's as simple as that. I hate when people dog on it. It's so fun. I love playing as Fidel Castro with, like, I don't know, a ray gun, Winter's Howl, anything. I don't know. People just need to stop dogging on 5 and start embracing it, because it's fun, and people need to respect that. Now, in first place, my favorite map of all time, Garage Crovy. This is the one map I have not played, but I've just watched so many speedruns, so many playthroughs of it. I know pretty much all the locations, everything. So yes, you're seeing some guys recording. I would credit, but I don't remember which one I stole. So just literally, I'll search it up, don't worry. I'm not going to be mean and not credit them. I didn't play this, so. But Garage Crovy is just so much fun. I love the theming of dragons. I mean, the funniness of that one clip from Chaos where it was like, I mean, come on, they got everything. Dragons, castles. It's just fun, okay? Garage Crovy's fun. It's a tight map, sure. That's what 5 was as well. It was a tight, small map. But if you're just good at zombies, that's not really a problem. The boss fight, though, that is just, oh my. I love fighting both Nikolai and the dragon. It's just such a cool idea. And honestly, people who don't like Garage Crovy don't like it just because of how hard it is, and I can understand it completely. But Garage Crovy needs a little bit more love for introducing the Ray Gun Mark III, the dragon that sits on your arm. That's so adorable. One thing I don't like about Garud, and I have to say, is those challenges they have to do for the Easter egg. Which I just find challenging because I have a simple-minded task, and I have simple-minded mind. And also, I really don't like doing the bomb step. From what I've seen, it looks hard. And honestly, I wouldn't hate on anyone who's like, oh, I don't like Garage Crovy because of the bomb step. It looks hard to remember all the locations and that. But once you do remember everything, it's fun. And you have to admit it. So, yeah, that's my tier list. Hope you guys really did like it. And if you don't, that's cool. Tell me where you'd rank some of these. Tell me what you would have in your top 10 in the link down below. Treyarch only, just so you know. So, no. Like, Infinite Warfare, World War II. Because if it was World War II, I would obviously have, like, Final Reich instead of D-Machine. You know, instead of, Mauer, or like, Origins. I would have, like, Frozen Dawn. Hate on me all you want, Mr. Telix. Fine. It's a good map. Sorry. Other than that, though, I think this list is pretty good. I think a good amount of the community would agree with most of my picks. But, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, without further ado, see you guys. Bye-bye.